Hello everyone, we are here for another party. One Piece Woman's Town. We are here right now at Chula Park, and we're gonna continue. Okay, play wherever we got stuck. Right? You guys know what we did last part. So let's jump into it. Okay, guys, this was what we did last part, right? We just beat Ryuma and stuff. And now we about to face and fight and beat this big boss, right? This giant here. We need to fight him. We gonna fight him this part, guys. Join me, guys. You know, I know many stopped watching this One Piece Let's Play because they like it's boring. We want something more modern, you know, and they cannot wait. I get it, you know, I get it. There are like plenty gameplay videos of the newest One Piece games you guys can check out and see for yourself. I'm taking my time before I'm doing this. I rather much first want to play this game. Okay, it's just the way it is, guys. Okay, and now, you know, I forgot. You know, we were reading these comments yesterday, so. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it again, because I actually got rid of it. You know, I know, it's very sad, but it was One Piece. It was something about One Piece. Yeah, it was the I'm scared of One Piece ending. But I don't know where we were. What was like the last comment we read? I don't know anymore. I don't know. So I'm just gonna scroll down here. Yeah, we were kind of here. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. I actually found where we left. This is great, so we can read here. Okay, Vanu was the point I dropped. The manga paneling was at an all-time low. Art quality went down. Just overall, really shitty. But what do you mean by that? You know, I think I don't want to know. Okay, it will almost certainly be like that unless Oda really hits it out of the planet, possibly. But what will almost certainly happen is a large group of fans will be so vehemently angry for arbitrary reasons, shit on the final arc for 1 to 2 years, come around and realize that it's phenomenal and pretend that no one ever shat on it in the first place. I seen it with Dressrosa, with Whole Cake, and now Vano is in the same cycle. The most controversial thing that One Piece could have possibly done has already been done with the story, and that's revealing Luffy Devil Fruit was actually the chosen one fruit all along. Okay. Yeah, but I need to continue here. We are here now. We in front of this guy. Okay, I'm just you know, just to be sure. I'm just gonna save just to be sure. All right. So, you know, we cannot switch. We gonna fight as Zoro, Usopp, and Frankie. And yeah, we could actually charge up our stuff, the TPs, but we're not going to. We're just gonna go straight into battle. Let's go, guys. Let's go. It cannot be that hard. He's a god already. He's god. He's god. No, wrong. We're gonna have to fight him a couple more times. It was fun. It was fun, you know, to team up with. Obviously, only needed Usopp and Zoro. Obviously, only needed Zoro. To be honest, Zoro would have finished him alone by himself. But it is good to have his friend, I guess, with him, right? Okay, so we were reading about that Oda has already done something, and it was by revealing Luffy's devil fruit. There was actually the chosen one fruit all along. If you are okay with that development, then I don't really see how Oda can mess up the final saga. Too bad, considering all the things that need to happen have been things that have been set up and understood for a decade at this point. Luffy fights Blackbeard. Zoro fights Mihawk, Usopp goes to Elbaf, Brook meets Laboon, Luffy finds the One Piece, Luffy becomes Bird King, Luffy overthrows the world government and defeats Imu. Boom, bam, done, easy. Some little twist in there to keep it engaging and perhaps elevate the ending from fine to amazing to masterpiece maybe. Like the current Egghead arc and expanding of Kuma, Kizaru and Sentamaru characters, or when exactly Zoro will fight Mihawk, what will happen with Buggy and Cross Guild, and you got the pieces for a solid ending. Solving the will of D is also pretty important. What will happen with Buggy and Cross Guild? Generally wouldn't even be surprised if by some twist of fate, Buggy ends up finding the One Piece instead of Luffy, and then becomes king of the pirate at the end. Okay, this is a joke, right? Okay, I really don't know how he could have planned the end in this case, unless by ending he means the literal final scene. I have no clue how with all he's added the ending could stay the same as when he first thought it up, especially when you consider how he's admitted to adding characters or things up on the spot. He even said that neither Law nor Kid were planned to go past Sabaody, and there's no way they'll have no impact on the ending, right? You know, the things, guys, the things I'm reading is Oda said this, Oda said that, or Oda once said this, but then he said something else. I'm not saying that he cannot never be wrong and sometimes say something mean as something, but it happens too often, okay? It happens too often that Oda says this and that, you know. I'm just saying, you know, I just noticed this, you know. What is this? What is all of this? What exactly was so wrong with Naruto's ending? Oh, here's somebody who wants to defend Naruto. It wasn't the best, but I thought it was mediocre, but not at Game of Thrones season 8 level of bad. But isn't Game of Thrones a live action? Is it really fair to compare live action with the drawing, since drawing doesn't take that long, you know, compared? Yeah, and honestly, what sort of logic is that? Madara is too strong, Naruto can't defeat him. Oh, I know, let's add another villain that defeats Madara, and then Naruto can defeat her. Right? Oh my god. You Narutoids are angry. Wouldn't she be even harder to defeat then? And I know it was Setsu technically, but still Kaguya's underling. Okay, without touching on the weird ass power scaling bullshit, my biggest problem is that you have this amazingly written, charismatic character that you've been building up to for the past decade or something, and then you bring in Kaguya, who is boring as fuck, 0 personalities. I don't really care about that. You know, why do you guys care? This is also my question. What do you guys care about endings? It's just the ending. They're just showing you how it ends. If you don't like the ending, don't watch the ending. Watch the middle part. Watch the start. Watch the beginning. You know, because when you're done, you start the story over. This shouldn't really matter, guys. I for real think the author added Kaguya late into the series for Boruto. I have no evidence for this, but if you think about it, the only reason to include Kaguya in the Otsutsuki, the thing is, you know, they probably planned to add Kaguya, so Kaguya would have been there sooner or later. You cannot run from this. You cannot get away from this. It is impossible. It kind of revolves around the fact that how Madara is backstabbing everyone. Yeah, they talk about Naruto, but okay. Backstabbing everyone else and use them as tools, only to be a tool himself. The irony and his punishment for his arrogance. Kaguya adds true purpose to Infinite Tsukuyomi and the deal with how humanity used chakra and what you intended to do with it. The purpose of reincarnations and the true way to peace. Now, I'm not defending Kaguya, although I think she's fine, but needs more foreshadowing. But Naruto's ending fits very well, thematically, in my opinion, actually. Not necessarily disagreeing, but I understand Kaguya sucks, but calling Madara amazingly written feels just wrong. Why did he got like a negative things, man. Doesn't he got a point? I think the logic is supposed to be that she's stronger than Madara, but also much less skilled and basically not a fighter. Huh? What? I don't know how well it works for you, but despite her power, she didn't use the ability. She had all that, well, and probably exhausted incomprehensible amounts of chakra doing so. No, they could have made the battle better, I don't care, but they could have, just to let you guys know. And now some of you guys are pissed, but this doesn't even matter. It's not that important. Okay, people claim Kishimoto didn't know how to have the heroes defeat Madara, but obviously that claim doesn't check out. I thought it was based on an interview or something. Could have been a case of a game of telephone. A case of a game of telephone, I guess. It's just a case of Kishimoto said in an interview that he never actually said that. They could have defeated Madara the same way they defeated Kaguya. Madara wasn't defeated that way because Kishimoto didn't want him to be defeated that way. Okay. Adding on to this, and I may be in the minority, but I felt that while the Naruto vs Sasuke fight was good, we were given it because we were owed it. The older stuff, and Kishimoto older stuff as well. Sasuke angst was really OD by the end of the series. Even if you like to debate it being believable or sensible, like you just helped save the world with your childhood team that you reunited with, and you still decided to be on bullshit right after. Perhaps it was just that he stayed angsty. Guys, if you are complaining about Sasuke, then you guys need to complain about Goku. You guys kind of have to also complain about One Piece characters. You guys have to complain more about characters. If you just think it's cool, hating on Naruto or hating on Sasuke. I'm not hating on Sasuke. I just said it already. I just said already in a previous video, but it was so long ago. Sasuke actually never won a fight, or at least he hasn't won a lot of fight, which basically makes Sasuke weak, right? Because if Sasuke would really be the big deal, and if he really deserved to be Hokage, he should have had more W's. Okay, don't come with this Danzo. Oh, but he beat Danzo. He was only 16 years old. So what? And Danzo was an old man. So, what do you want to tell me? Okay, I think the show didn't do a great job of showing how traumatized Sasuke was. Oh yeah, but Sasuke was traumatized. That's why. Yeah. Show these guys that it's not possible to overcome drama. Show these guys this. I think part of the problem, other than possible burnout, was Shonen Jump. I believe a sequel had already been decided on by no. When I said Kaguya, these are stupid comments, man. I'm not even gonna read them. You guys have no idea how many comments I'm actually skipping. Okay. Let's read to this guy. I love Naruto and I am pretty big fan of Game of Thrones. But here's some reasons for which I think Naruto's ending is considered bad. Again, I like Naruto more than Game of Thrones, so I may be biased admitting this one straight up, but here goes. First, in the first half of Naruto, and for much of Shippuden, the central conflict was of humans being shitty. Pain cycle of hatred speech is so iconic, and it touches on the never-ending cycle of the Naruto pain fight, right? The Naruto pain fight. All of a sudden, here comes Kaguya. I don't even know what this is. Well, second, the power scaling went completely off the rails. Okay, like every anime, right? But let's read what you have to say. The power scaling, Naruto peaked at the shooting exam. And why I don't think that's true? What? Do people really say that? Do people really say that Naruto peaked at the shooting net? This makes no sense. He cannot even do a Rasengan, guys. What are you talking about? Anyway, and while I don't think that's true, there is something to say about the grounded nature of the fights in OG Naruto. I'd say Shippuden, up until the pain arc should have really been the ceiling in terms of how ridiculous the power scaling should have gone. With the exception of maybe Madara, who is built up over long stretches. Really? So you want to make the manga more boring than it is, right? Okay, let's go. Next point. Why Naruto is not good. Naruto is shit. Okay. The Sharingan gains amazing abilities that were not established early on, and whose introduction hurts much of the early story. In hindsight, Izanami, Kotoama Tsukami, Eternal Mangekyo, etc., etc. All of that was not introduced early on, and thus this power can feel like ass pulls and don't feel earned. It don't feel earned. You gotta earn your heritage, right? You gotta earn this. You gotta earn your DNA, right? Okay, the cast suffers from being too bloated. Yeah, guys, the cast is just shit. I don't mean every side character. I mean the Konoha Genins that were introduced in the beginning. By the time Sasuke comes back and he announces his plan of becoming Hokage, they all get to show off, but it feels minuscule in comparison to what Naruto and Sasuke are able to do. They don't feel like they're anywhere close. Yeah, so such like when you take Goku and Vegeta and you compare them to Tien and Yamcha and Krillin and Piccolo, right? They're all not as strong. This the Dragon Ball. I'm gonna call it the Dragon Ball syndrome, where you have the main characters who are incredibly strong and the other practically sidekicks who are basically all strong, but compared to them, they're weaklings, right? Okay. Last point why he doesn't not like Naruto is Black Satsu having manipulated the entirety of Shinobi history, as well as Naruto and Sasuke being reincarnations, robs the entire story of any semblance of individual. Yeah, you just don't like Naruto as a whole, right? All in all, I still love Naruto, but I will rest in peace this series as a new asshole if asked to, but these are just some of the missteps I think the series took. Great series still, and I recommend it for anyone willing to sit down and delve into the Shinobi craze. But it's far from flawless, and the ending really misses on a lot of areas. Okay, Kaguya is especially frustrating because putting her in was so meaningless for the story. If they wanted a super powerful but inept, inexperienced, mindless enemy for the final boss, they could have just had Madara lose control of the... Really? You just want to tell us how much cooler Madara is compared to Kaguya? Even, and then, Naruto. One Piece will probably... back to One Piece, right? One Piece will probably fail to deliver on a satisfying ending. It's not a slate against Oda, just the nature of any tightly held sacred secret for more than 2 decades, setting a bar that's unachievable in terms of shock, especially considering that the original ending that was planned in unchanged for a 5-year run that became 20 plus years, right? But will that make One Piece bad, even if the ending doesn't deliver? Hell no. It's still one of the best pieces of fiction ever, and we were lucky to have gotten to live through its ride. Yes, guys, we are so lucky. Thanks for One Piece. Oda, oh, you my life, oh Oda. Without you, Oda, I didn't know what it would be. Oh, let's suck their dicks, guys. Let's suck their dicks right now. Oh, rock. Thanks, Oda. Oda, you just the god. Goda, and we all don't deserve. We don't even deserve to watch One Piece. Guys, close your eyes, man. This One Piece is just making everybody's life, day, everything. Okay. This is the problem. And it's not Oda's fault. Oh, not Oda's fault. It's not. Leave him alone, guys. Leave him alone. Stop hating Oda Sensei. You don't know what Oda Sensei did for us. But this is how these guys are, guys. They only remember you once you're gone, guys. They always do this, right? It's not Oda's fault. Oda already said that if you look hard enough, you can probably figure out what the One Piece is. The problem is that people want to be shocked, like they somehow want all the mysteries that have been foreshadowed for decades to come out of No, I don't want that. I just want them to be like, hey, that's it, guys. That's it. No more to be continued. It's gonna be like the end, right? That's right. That's. I want to see this. I want to see these frames. That's what I want to see. Okay, Okay, lack of shock isn't necessarily a bad thing. For example, it was still an extremely satisfying moment that gratified the audience and moved the story forward in a meaningful way. The ending of One Piece doesn't necessarily have to be shocking or surprising, just gratifying and satisfying. No, it has to be shocking. Okay. Just killed someone. Just like in Naruto, the meaningless death when Neji died. Exactly. Leave us alone, okay? We're reading One Piece stuff, One Piece series, okay? We want to do this. Yeah, guys, we have to fight him one more time, guys. Okay, one more time, and then we actually get to fight the final boss, guys. So yeah, this thriller block is still gonna take a while, you know. I'm just saying. Okay, what were we reading? The ending of One Piece doesn't necessarily have to be shock. Yeah, exactly. You know, but like I said, guys. Yeah, make it shocking though. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. That's what plot twist should be. One Piece is very much set up as a mystery, and the cornerstone of what makes a good mystery is that the audience, if they're astute enough, can solve it. A good mystery reveal is all about pieces that we already knew coming together in a surprising way, not sudden new information we couldn't have guessed before. Oda already said that if you look hard enough, with that in mind, maybe it's Uranus, the third ancient weapon that we know literally nothing about other than being named after the personification of the sky, which I can definitely see see thematic correlations between that and the whole sun god Nika thing. The most prevalent theory is that the One Piece is the destruction of the Red Line, which would turn the world into one big sea. I want to stay ahead of time. We should be prepared. Okay, I started reading One Piece but dropped it when I realized it just goes on forever. It was good but not so good that I could fill one room with books. Does anyone have all of them, and there's some reasonable way to collect it without buying hundreds of the little books? Yeah, you don't know about reading stuff digitally, really? Okay. I had unwavering faith in Oda until he dropped the sinker known as Wano. I will never understand why so many people feel Wano is the only stinker when the New World arcs as a whole have been made. Okay. Bro has not read Dressrosa, WCI, Zoo or Egghead, good lordy. Does Zoo even an arc? I know it is, but I always view it as a transition between Dressrosa. Bro, I have read them. Dressrosa and Egghead are being carried hard by flashbacks. Whole Cake Island was mad, but y'all have your opinion as I have mine. Pre-time skip One Piece was much better. If you mean carried, it's like saying yeah, this show Egghead carried by flashbacks. This shit was ass, I agree, but I copy my other comment. Okay. My other comment on the things I think are good about the arcs outside of flashbacks. The arc isn't over yet, so can't really say whether it's great or not. They're just summaries. Garp vs Aokiji, seeing Shanks, Karuhige ships coming to Egghead, the Marines. Friends. Okay. Oda has specifically promised that there won't be the ending. You know, Oda promised that the ending is gonna disappoint you guys. That's what he did. The elements at play here are not even giving out the boy and wants a mercy. Editors are just fanboys. Okay. Oda characters' creation addiction is reaching to the diabetic zone. Nika. The manga already has plot holes like Kuma. Oda has said that One Piece is a real treasure. He said it. Okay. How long is this thread going? But it's almost over. I would say we're done with this thread, guys. I'm done. I'm done. This thread just shows me that a majority of One Piece fans just talk shit. You just talk shit garbage. Guys, I couldn't even finish. I'm just, what are you guys talking about? If that's all you guys are talking about, so you're actually only talking about the fact that Whole Cake Island got carried by flashbacks, right? Is it that what you guys want to say? Anyways, with that being said, guys, it looks like I already need to go. I need to go, guys. I cannot be here for too long. Okay, there are things I need to do. So yeah, I actually wanted to do this entire boss fight, but if you think about it, we could do the whole rest, but it's gonna be too long. So let's see if we can at least do this one boss fight, but it doesn't look like we can like do the other stuff, because there's gonna be like stuff in between, right? And I don't want to mess this up, right? So next part, guys, next part will be the part where we finally gonna finish Thriller Bark, because you cannot finish it here. It's not possible. It doesn't work out. It's just not the way I expected it, guys. It's okay. We can give you the rest of this boss fights here. It's okay. I'm already skipping as fast as I can, you know, because I'm just seeing like characters. I don't even know what they really want. So we're gonna skip this a little bit faster, right? Oh, but Robin is important. Robin is important enough to show, right? Okay, guys, so that's what I'm saying. That's why there's like no One Piece fan base. I think we already talked about it, but there's no One Piece fan base. The One Piece fan base is dead. Like I said, many of us grew up with it, but many stopped watching it. Okay, many got older and they were just like, "Oh, One Piece was never for me." Many of y'all watch One Piece just for the hype. Many of y'all never give a fuck. Many of y'all never cared about these characters. You were just there One Piece hype. You know these guys. These parasites, these idiots, these losers, these Naruto's. So all of them will just make fun of us because we watch anime or play video games or anything. Okay, we got rid of this thing. Completely, guys. We got rid of him. He's gone now, he's a goner. Oh wow, cutscene. I didn't know. I didn't see cutscene, it's cool. Finally. How many parts are like without cutscenes? Man, way too long. Okay. See you guys. Okay, so I get it. Everyone did something. did something. This is how they beat him. All together, right? In his face. In his face. Wow. This is it, guys. Chillerbark. This is it. We did it. There's only one left. We need to fight, guys. Okay. And I don't know how many cutscenes we need to watch to get through this. If we can do this part will be good. But I really don't know, guys. It's been great seeing this, seeing all you guys, being here with you guys. As always, guys, I'm just telling you guys to stay safe, right? Life is bigger than this, what Peace fanboys wanna defend Oda with everything he's saying. I'm telling you guys, this is wrong, this ain't right, and it's time for us to face Gecko Maria, right? We are gonna beat you into a poll, guys. We're already gonna talk about this. If not this part, we do this next part. But guys, in this Gecko Maria fight, we are allowed to take 3 fighters. Now, you know, we can go the safe route and take Chopper alongside with Luffy and Zoro. But I think I'll take Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro, right? Or Luffy, Sanji, and then either Robin or Nami. Or should we take Usopp? Maybe we should take Usopp, Luffy, and Zoro because they like the coolest. Or we take Usopp and Luffy and Chopper and just fight them like this, and then when Usopp or Luffy dies, we just revive them with Chopper. I don't know, guys, it's gonna be very random, but there are characters we're not gonna use, okay? We're not gonna use Frankie, okay? No, Frankie, we're not gonna use. There's more chances that we actually gonna use Brook, okay? But even Brook I don't wanna use. Brook can like recharge RTPs, but since this is the last battle, we're just gonna use the items. So Brook and Frankie, we're not gonna use them. Alright? Okay, and we can use the girls, we can use anyone we want, but even Sanji, I think I'm not gonna use Sanji. I'm sorry. These 3 guys we're not gonna use. So if it's this part or next part, it's gonna be one of the 6 I just named. Right? Was it 6? Yeah. Okay, and we had to skip all of this, and guys, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea to do this battle now, you know, guys. I just feel it in my gut, okay, so at least I'm gonna save. So at least we know we're here. But yeah, are we gonna be able to finish it fast? I think I have to do it now. Okay. So you wanna tell me you wanna tell me Zoro? Zoro is mandatory? We have to use Zoro? Well, should we take Usopp because Usopp is just cool, or should we take Chopper because he can revive? Then we can also take the ladies. But the ladies already had their boss fights and stuff, so I really don't care. I think I'm just gonna take Usopp. Alright guys, so let's go. It's decided. It's decided. We're gonna go into the battle. Alright guys, it really looks like I cannot finish this battle tonight. Okay, I'm sorry, but we cannot finish this part today. Like, let's do it next part, guys. Let's finish everything Thriller Bark, all of it next part. Okay, so thanks guys for watching, and catch you guys later then. And you guys are awesome if you watch all the way. And yeah, stay tuned for another One Piece Romance Down, you know, let's play. I mean, I'm talking about the next part, but yeah, I really cannot go on, you know, a lot of things, it's also late, so yeah, I'm teasing you right here with this boss fight, but yeah, at least next part we can start with this boss fight, so that's gonna be great. That's amazing, you know, we can even like be here, like at this screen. Okay.
Shodown!